approaches. Ln'eta, huh? Who is this Ln'eta you're trying to call? I just so happened to overhear you saying, "Ln'eta, where are you?" You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in. Your window was open. Ln'eta sounds like a girl's name, right? This Ln'eta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she? Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods. No, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing. You know what this is, don't you? Sorry? You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me? Could it be that you know what this book is capable of? Anything? I can be rather demanding. So bold. In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's, "Welcome home, Your Highness." Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only. And number 3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms? Absolutely. What? I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you. As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here. Confused. I've liked you for a long time, and And you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right? Being? Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce? What about it? What? How did you figure that out so suddenly? Worcestershire. Of course not, it's an eldritch loanword. Why else would it be spelled like that? I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form. What? You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human? If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Esther, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure. I know, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead. In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever that rotten witch Ln'eta offered you, I can double it. Then I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad? Suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch can be... arranged. Now hold on a minute! Alright, very well! 2 smooches lip to lip, satisfied? Usually, my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence. Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so... You really want to smooch me? Well, your terms are amenable. Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange. The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow. Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly. Your performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed. Break a leg, dearest. Don't do that! Don't speak my name, dearest. There's a reason I am she who is not to be named. A mortal saying Esther summons me to them. You have many options. You may call me your majesty, your grace, my king. You could even call me your royal highness if you're feeling particularly subservient. Stop that! What is it now? Yes, what of it? Really? I've never heard of such a ritual. Does it work? More questions, dearest? What do you mean? Not just any light. Specifically, the light of planet star Carcosa, which moves and shines to my will. If Carcosa was destroyed, I would cease to be. The same would happen if the light went out or was permanently blocked. So in a way, I am the bewitching goddess you see before you, the planet Carcosa and its light. I suppose, yes. Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Utl? Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Utl. Why attract so much ill will? Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish for the king, as who may say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Utl and you and I will know his might, all be lost within a night. What reward is worth that price? Bravo! Simply splendid! You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell. A virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play. Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume. I wasn't aware that was a role. You weren't even the leading tree? I thought you said you were a tree. Oh, you are good. Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast? It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines. In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa. I was quite enjoying my time with you. I wanted to stay a little longer. Alas, part waiting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
Darling, it's you! That reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends. Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you. Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere. Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be. Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low. Kind of a big family, huh? Darling, I thought I told you not to mention other women while we're together. Especially not my sister. Ugh, I can't stand that prissy little boyfriend stealing. Absolutely not! We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis. Darling, what's that on your forehead? It looks like a lipstick mark. That's not from another god, is it, darling? Because if it is, well, you die here. It's what? Say something. Ritual paint? Oh, really? Which ritual? I'm going to pretend that this lipstick mark came from a human girlfriend, so that I can spare you. But from now on, if you contact another god, I swear I'll stop being so sweet. Okay? Of course not! Why would I care about that? When it's a race against other gods to amass as many followers as possible, expecting your followers to be celibate is a bad move. For Grammy Roxanne, it's actually a requirement that you start a big family, or you get excommunicated from her following. Oh, I'm sure you've heard of her. She's got the most followers out of any of us. She's the Black Goat of the Woods, or the Mother Goddess of Fertility. No funny ideas, mister. There's no telling what I'd do if you cheated on me with a family member. Darling, what's this I found under your bed? Oh, you've studied it extensively then. Darling, this is a dirty magazine. Big, slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends Volume 3? I bet you can learn a lot of anatomy from this. Perv. This girl on the front isn't wearing anything. She's topless. Is this what you wish I looked like? Oh, sheesh! You're going to make me blush. It's okay. I forgive you. Not a chance. such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date. Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here? But what? What is it? What do you mean? Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no, don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean? Heavens below! I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking, but I love you! You're learning to control your eldritch mouth so soon? Oh, try saying something in Rillian! Oh, that's so sweet! You learned to say I love you! You must have been studying, huh? Vaulting would be a dangling participle error since you started the sentence with ya instead of ya. And since you and I are intimate, you don't need the gin suffix. No need to be so formal with your girlfriend. Yeah. Actually, most of us are hyper-polyglots. You can't get people to worship you if you can't communicate with them. English, Mandarin, Spanish, French, Arabic, ASL, Parseltongue, Elvish, Undercommon, Swedish. All languages are made up, darling.
Aren't you in proper dress, dearest? Jitters? Dearest, you love your king, yes? And you would never lie to her, correct? Then tell me, what happened to your face? What an unfortunate accident, and an even more unfortunate face. For now, we shall conceal that hideous visage of yours beneath the hood of your robe. Hopefully, this won't affect your performance. And in the interest of not having further accidents, you will have my undivided attention from now on. You may express your gratitude to your king. Oh, and dearest, one more thing. I may not be as barbaric as my sister, but I assure you I can be twice as dreadful. Do not give me cause to demonstrate. Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. I'll be yours once he arrives. graciously obeisant, demonstrate a courtly patience, he declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Utl will know without report the king arrived by your escort, a prophecy of grim import. An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine. No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious. Your character is slain and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous. Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest. I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene. Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest. That's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me. Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume. Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead. Delightful. Another. Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that. Of course not. Oh, heavens below, yes! I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest. you think you're doing? Let me try. I don't want it after all. Hey, hold on. I order you to hand over the cream puff! It really is delightful. I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play. Why so livid? It's your actions that permitted this result, truly befitted to a hunger such as thine. Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh. No mask, now witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the City of Utl. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow whose long shadow's on Utl, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Utl. Granted all your wishes, I'm afraid I disagree. All alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt Utl with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to Utl. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Utl, wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark Utl. That your invitations quill, brought the king to Black Utl. Thank you! Oh, thank you! You're all too kind. Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation. Smiles, dearest, smiles! Aren't you proud of yourself? To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. Oh, with sweet sorrow the curtain falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised. Even now, that's really all you can think about? Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound. And you're worried about smooches? You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me. Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. Tell me, dearest, your devotion to me faltered today, did it not? I cannot fathom how someone as common as my sister could have led you astray. Oh, alas, this is a problem of the past, as you are now the fully devoted servant that I see fit to invite to my court. Why? You're acting like you're staring at pure evil. I do not kill or maim humans personally, nor do I cause the reality-ending maelstroms your ex-girlfriend does. I do this because it's what I live for. It's what I am. I am entropy. Disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships. I steal the hearts and minds of the rich or powerful to break them, and litter my court with them like gold dust. Because I am the breeze of chaos that knocks down any tower that challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things. Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the night-going crowd and shrewd, wealthy types. You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work. All of my followers that I had stolen from Ln'eta, gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality. There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You. Soon, Ln'eta will fade into obscurity, less than a forgotten memory, she'll have never existed. For this, I am ever so grateful. How to show my appreciation, I wonder. Allow me to fulfill my end of our agreement. 2 smooches, as promised.